our little robot so that it can direct itself to wherever the fire is and then help extinguish it.
And this is Abira and this is Harish. So we VNA are here to present our autonomous surveillance robot here. So basically it's a compact robot which can detect objects and also escape the obstacles. So this presentation we're gonna present on how we actually did this model and what was our idea initially and stuff. So Nilesh is going to do it.
So coming to the idea, the spark, which we presented ourselves or how we've gotten, to do this model. So one day when we were observing the ants' instincts, which would, escape when we literally near to it or anywhere. It would instantly or instinctively move away or change its direction or change its path. So then we've finally come with a quote that nature's simplest creatures survive not because of the strength or the willpower they have. They survive because of its instincts which help them adapt and they can live. Yeah, and next the code will be explained by Dhrithi.
So we had to modify the code several times. First we had this voltage issue, so we had to modify it several times. So basically this is the code we used if conditions. So basically when the ultrasonic senses the object, which is like if the object is below 20 centimeters, basically the robot will stop and then move backwards and then take a right turn and then it will start moving forward again. So yeah, this is basically the code we used.
We've used an ultrasonic sensor here and in the front of the vehicle, and below the vehicle we've used two DC motors for the rotation of the wheels. We've used an LED here and there's also a buzzer when it detects obstacles. So we'll be demonstrating it for you right now.
You can just stop it.
So whenever it detects an obstacle, it either stops or takes a right turn. And
This is how my robot works in
yeah,
my home.
this basically that one, but it is mostly.
There are a few real life applications of the robot. So basically we can use this in godowns where there's a lot of shipments and cargoes coming in and a lot of people working. There are narrow spaces and it's hard to navigate. But this robot is tiny, right? So it can go anywhere and then it will be easier and more efficient. It is another use case scenario would be in disaster prone areas where there's a lot of debris and dust where humans can't go. So this robot can navigate through those areas and tell us where there's a lot of obstructions and how we can navigate through that place. Another one would be something that you all commonly see. It would be a home robot where you clean your house. It uses the same thing to like when the furniture or something like that in a way, it could take a different right or a left and then go in a different direction. So
This debris and etc. Is there any specific?
Godowns now. The shelves are arranged side to side, where like a man or a people can't usually go through those things. So this can actually be implanted with a camera, which can go through those rows and columns where the spaces are tiny and locate what we need and stuff.
What we need, humans
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Like we can ask it, like we can program it in a way where the camera can actually detect what in the shells, what there is in them, and then
And then it can be used even in the warfare, like maybe to detect.
yeah, a bigger version.
yeah, bigger version of it, but not.
No, that's
Yeah.
apart from like
Hmm.
these domestic use.
So as I was saying, we are really grateful for this opportunity to be working on robotics.
Yeah,
We
even I'm
really
happy.
appreciate your help. Thanks.
We have had so much of conflicts between us, and about the model also. You've helped us right through from the beginning.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm really happy to train you guys. So I was happy seeing you learning. Okay, let me give you a feedback quickly. So I really like the part where you have taken example from the nature. So that's the really interesting part, because mostly whatever the drones or even the aircrafts which you have seen, that will be taken inspiration from the nature, the birds and insects also. So that's the true inspiration actually. Nature will give us a lot of good inspiration, if you are doing something like in a research field also. So I like the coordination with your team. Like the only shortage you have is members, number of people. Okay, although with limited people, you have managed to give a good presentation. So wish you good luck and all the best for whatever the individual and whatever the endeavors you want to achieve in your life. So I'm really happy for the presentation and for your thanks note. So I'm happy. Thank you.
Thank you.